Take a slow breath in and exhale, longer than the inhale. Let everything inside you begin to settle. Let the noise soften, let the tension dissolve, let your mind begin to drift. Again, inhale and exhale slowly, like a tide pulling you inward. Now gently imagine you are standing at the edge of a still, dark ocean. The sky above you is deep blue, almost black, dotted with stars that shimmer like quiet eyes. This isn't the ocean of daylight and waves. This is the ocean of the inner world, of dreams, of symbols, of secrets that have waited patiently to be heard. The sand beneath your feet is warm, the wind is soft, and the water glows faintly with hues of indigo and silver, as if it holds ancient knowing. You step forward, first your feet, then your calves. The water welcomes you, cool, silent, familiar. With each step, you feel the outer world begin to fall away. Thoughts grow slower, breath grows deeper. You are not escaping, you are entering. You float gently now, allowing your body to be held, weightless, suspended in calm. And as you close your eyes, you begin to sink, not quickly, not forcefully, but softly, as if the water knows exactly how to carry you into yourself. You drift downward, past memories, past thoughts, past names and roles, until you reach a space where everything is still. It's darker here, but not empty. It feels full, pregnant with meaning. You sense it in your chest. Something wants to speak. This is the place beneath your surface, the cave of inner knowing, the temple of the subconscious. And from all around you, faint but clear, you begin to hear it, a whisper, not in words yet, in frequency, in sensation, something ancient, something true. The deep is beginning to speak, and you are ready to listen. You float in stillness, your body resting like a leaf in the cradle of the deep. There is no need to move, no need to think, only to listen. Around you, the water hums faintly, a soft vibration that seems to pulse from the walls of your soul. This isn't sound you hear with your ears, it's sound you feel in your belly, your spine, your bones. And then a whisper, faint, gentle, just beyond language. But it knows you. It doesn't come from somewhere else. It rises from within. You do not have to carry so much, it says. Not with words, but in a knowing that enters through your skin. You do not have to be everything for everyone. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to need. You are allowed to feel. The water around you responds to the message. It shifts, barely, but you feel it, like the deep is exhaling with you. Another whisper comes, quieter this time, but even clearer. The version of you that's exhausted is not the final one. There is more, but not in doing, in remembering. You float in silence again. The messages come like waves now, not all at once, but rhythmically, each one timed with your breath. You don't need to interpret. You don't need to analyze. Let them pass through you. Some feel like permission. Some feel like forgiveness. Some feel like truth you already knew, but forgot how to believe. And you begin to realize something profound. Your subconscious isn't silent. It's always been whispering. But now, in the stillness, you are quiet enough to hear it. Let it speak. That dream you tucked away, it's still waiting. That emotion you buried, it doesn't want to hurt you. It wants to release. That part of you that feels too much is actually the part that knows the most. You are not being told what to do. You are being remembered. And with each whisper, a layer of armor softens. A wall begins to melt. A light, faint but certain, flickers in the dark. You are not in the deep to escape. You are here to reclaim. Stay in this softness. Let the voice continue. There is more to be heard, more to be known. The deep is not a void. It is your oldest teacher, and it has waited with patience, with love, for this moment. You float gently in the dark stillness of the deep, a darkness that is not empty, but full of unspoken truths, of unmapped memory. And now, you sense something approaching, not a threat, not a figure of fear, but a presence, a calm, wise, ancient presence, as familiar as breath, as intimate as a forgotten dream. It begins to take shape before you, soft, slow, fluid, not quite a person, not quite an animal, not quite a vision, but something in between. It may appear as a glowing creature of the deep. It may appear as light in the form of a guide. It may appear as a part of you you've forgotten, a younger self, an older self, a version that never got to speak. Trust what you see, even if it feels vague, even if it's only a feeling. This is your subconscious sending a messenger, not from logic, but from intuition. From truth that doesn't explain, it shows. The presence draws near, it says nothing. And yet, you hear everything. Let it come closer. Let it communicate in its own way. It may show you an image, a door, a path, a memory, a key. It may transmit a phrase or a single word. It may radiate an emotion that fills your whole body. Whatever comes, welcome it. You don't need to understand in this moment. You only need to receive. You may hear, let go. It's not your fault. Speak your truth. The waiting is over. You already know. Let that message settle into your body, not your mind, your body, where real knowing lives, where no one needs to be convinced. And now, ask silently, what do I need to remember? Wait. The answer may come immediately, or it may come as a soft echo, a wordless wave of feeling, a release. There is no right way, only your way. The messenger does not stay forever. It never needed to. It simply came to unlock something, and now you feel it. The shift, it may be subtle, but it is real. Something long buried has been seen, and something old inside you has exhaled. The presence begins to fade, not disappearing, but dissolving back into the deep. Its message delivered, its gift received. You are alone again, but not the same. The deep is silent once more. But now that silence is rich, heavy with meaning, alive with memory. Breathe into it. Let your cells absorb it. You don't need to hold on. You only need to trust. What you heard, you will carry forward. You remain suspended in the deep, still, quiet. But something inside you is changing. The message you received is no longer just a whisper. It's becoming a feeling, a presence, a knowing. It settles not in your mind, but deeper, in your breath, in your belly, in the back of your ribs. You may not be able to explain it, and that's okay. It wasn't meant to be explained. It was meant to be felt. You breathe in, and the water around you responds. The ocean holds space for you, your release, your recognition, your return. Let everything you heard now settle into your body. Let it crystallize, gently, quietly, into a vibration you carry forward. You may feel warmth in your chest. You may feel softness in your throat. You may feel tears rise without reason. Let them. It's part of the return. The voice from the deep has done its part. Now it's your turn to honor what came. You place your hands, in your mind, or literally, over your heart, and you whisper, I accept what I've heard. I receive it with trust. I let it shape me gently. I am safe enough to listen to myself. I am strong enough to live from truth. This is not about changing your life overnight. It's about carrying the truth into the small spaces, into your breath, your voice, your decisions. You are not trying to hold on to the message. You are letting it become you. The whisper has moved inside, and now it speaks not in words, but in how you walk, how you speak, how you choose what stays, and what no longer fits. This is embodiment. This is inner integration. This is how the subconscious becomes the sacred. You are no longer the one who dives into the deep to search for answers. You are the one who carries the ocean in her chest. And now, you begin to feel the current shift. Not push, not pull, just a gentle sense of returning. Not because it's over, but because it's complete. The message is in you now, and the surface is calling. But the deep doesn't close behind you. It remains, and it knows your name. You begin to rise, not because you're leaving something behind, but because you've taken it with you. The message, the truth, the stillness, all of it now lives inside your breath, your chest, your awareness. You float upward through the waters, not as someone escaping, but as someone returning. There is no rush, only gentle motion. The darkness grows lighter. Soft rays begin to shimmer above. The surface approaches, but the depth stays with you. You rise slowly, consciously, as if each upward movement is a devotion to what you've received. The surface breaks around you. You emerge. You breathe in cool air, and it feels new. You look up, and above you, the sky stretches wide and quiet. You look within, and inside you, the same silence echoes. But now it holds meaning, warmth, power. You float gently on your back. The waves cradle you. You are not rushing to the shore. You are recalibrating. Everything you felt, everything you heard, it now flows through your nervous system like a new rhythm. You feel grounded, even as you float. You feel whole, even as you release what no longer serves. And most of all, you feel clear, no longer carrying questions that aren't yours, no longer chasing answers that never needed to be found. You place your hand over your heart and whisper to yourself, "The deep speaks through me now. I am still. I am clear. I am ready." You begin to return to your body, slowly, kindly. Feel your fingers, your toes, your spine resting on the surface beneath you. Take one deep breath, in through the nose, hold, and exhale out through the mouth. The whispers remain, not as voices, but as guidance. You carry the deep with you now, into your voice, into your presence, into your day. Open your eyes when you're ready. The world is still here, but you have changed, and the deep is never far, just one breath away.